Welcome back to day 4 of me trying to not be trash and talking on YouTube. Yesterday I talked about the fact that I'm trying to move my pace up, and I'm also trying to work on using certain words that are connecting my phrases and leaving out others. For example, I don't really want to use kind of, sort of, all that stuff I want to throw in the trash and get rid of. But for now, we are here. And each day, I'm going to get a little bit better as I move on, and that is my goal. But today, I actually just got out of work, and I came home, and I came straight to make this video. One thing that I noticed is I'm starting to get excited about coming home, getting on camera, practicing to get better. I've actually been watching my different videos back over, and I'm actually taking notes on each one. Each day I'm taking notes and watching my video back over before I do this, and I'm noticing improvements. In the eyes of the viewer watching them back, I probably wouldn't watch my videos currently. However, I did it right there, you heard it. However, just because I'm not watching them back doesn't mean I don't see the small amounts of improvements that I'm making. For the most part, overall, I'm getting much better. I went from using certain words like 37 times in the first video that I posted, and then in this most recent video that I'm doing right now, I've done one already. However, the previous video I did a whole 0. So that's really great. It's much easier to cut out one singular mess up of an than it is to crop them out over the course of an entire video. So in that way, I can definitely tell that I'm getting better. I also noticed that I'm talking with a little bit more energy, and I'm moving in the screen with more purpose instead of completely just standing back here nice and still and talking in a monotone voice. I'm really starting to move that energy up and bring that into the video, which I'm excited about as well. Otherwise, as far as what I did today, I stocked shelves. However, after leaving work and just out in my day, I noticed that a lot of people can be, almost everyone is a moron. And I don't mean that like mentally, like there's nothing they can do about it. I mean, most people walk around and the thing that they need or that they're looking for is like right in front of their face. For example, I had to stop in a different store that I didn't work in, and I was standing there looking for something, and I ended up finding it, but there's someone next to me who ended up turning over and asking me, "Do you know where this candy is?" And I kind of lean over and I'm like, "Yeah, it's right in front of you." It's just really interesting. It seems like everyone is in their own world, and I get it. I'm in my own world too. It affects me, it affects everyone in some way, shape, or form. However, I've just noticed that it's very interesting. A lot of people want something to come along and fix their problems. And using this one specific example doesn't necessarily capture the whole idea of the problem, but people are kind of waiting for something to come along and fix their problems. And then when that happens, they take that and they move it or accept the help. I don't really know exactly what I'm trying to say, but it seems like they're waiting for this help to come across, and until then they just stay idle. They wait and don't really move forward. And I think that us as people have to take a more active approach to fixing the problems that we're experiencing. Not always is someone going to come along and fix either a problem that we've created or a problem that we need to solve. But as time goes on, we will get better at fixing those problems rather than just waiting. But I feel like most people are just waiting for that to happen, and we need to take that active approach. Kind of like what I'm doing with these videos. I'm really trying to take an active approach in my own personal growth and development. I think a lot of you all are capable of that. Well, actually, I know that everyone is capable of doing that. However, it takes time, it takes effort, and it takes a sense of responsibility to need to fix all of those things. For example, I personally, and this is a personal value of mine that I don't necessarily expect anyone to pick up, however, I believe that it is our moral obligation to continue to practice and learn and become better than we were yesterday. It's something that I've always believed in. It's something that I've always tried to continue with. I think we have a moral obligation to learn, because through our own ignorance, all of us collectively, there's things that I don't know about, that I haven't learned, that I'm ignorant about. But through our ignorance, if we don't know those things and we make decisions as if we did, we can not only hurt ourselves, but we can hurt those around us and causing pain on others due to our ignorance or incompetence is not fair to other people. Now, I know we can't expect everyone to learn, and I know we can't expect everyone to get better all the time, but we can hold that value on ourselves, and I hold that value on myself as best I can. I've made mistakes, huge mistakes in my life. Maybe not as big as some other people. However, I've made some pretty big mistakes, and I've hurt people, and I've been hurt based off of the mistakes that the decisions that I've chose. We can't really take that back, but we can learn from those. And we can attempt to not do it again. Those big mistakes that we did that caused other people to feel pain, we can try to not do those things again. Anyway, as we're nearing the end of the video, I am noticing that I'm having a little bit of a difficulty keeping up with the same regimen that I meant to continue this video with. What I mean by that specifically is I am enjoying making these videos, but today I'm having a hard time keeping my speech moving at a quicker pace, and I'm having a hard time keeping those filler words out. I think part of that is I'm tired. I didn't really get much sleep last night, so I need to make sure to get more sleep before I get on camera, because I noticed that my speech is more coherent, it's moving forward faster, and it's moving forward better in the days that I got more sleep, because I've noticed I've gotten a little bit better each day, and I feel like I've moved the needle back a little bit. Still, some things got better. However, I'm still trying to move up as I go along. As I keep moving forwards, I'm actually looking forward to finishing this month and starting the next month. From here, after I move forward and get my video speaking skills better, I'm actually going to start working on my editing skills. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to implement that specifically. However, I do know that over time, I'm going to take periods of time and try to implement new editing tricks in my videos and keep kind of a rolling tide moving forward. As far as this rolling tide, maybe I'll add a sound effect or focus on certain music or matching it to the tone of the video, and then the next video I might take that and then also certain images and how they enter the screen, and then after that something else. So that's really my general approach to what I'm doing now. I'm wrapping up in these last 30 seconds. Currently, I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers. That is my goal as of right now, so that I can go live on YouTube and practice this live. If you're watching this at this moment, thank you so much. And if you could do me a huge favor and just subscribe so that I can get to that 50 mark and I can start going live and really practicing that way, I think it would be a great step in the right direction. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time, and keep being you.